Kim Kardashian had one of the most traumatic experiences of all time when she was robbed during the Paris Fashion Week 2 years ago. Recently, she detailed the experience with David Letterman, and in doing so, she revealed what her biggest fear was. All that and so much more coming up right now on IO. Welcome back to InformOverload. I'm your host and bacon overlord, Johnny Rogers, and you're watching the #1 tea-spilling entertainment news show on the internet. Before we kick this video off though, if you want to see more videos just like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist in the corner of your screen. Also, if you want to get notified whenever we post new content, you gotta be a subscriber, so if you're not, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Now, without any further delay, let's get right into today's story. We are now 2 years removed from that very traumatic experience that Kim Kardashian went through in Paris, France. If you recall, Kim was tied up and robbed at gunpoint during a highly orchestrated heist. Recently, she opened up about the robbery, her biggest fear, and what it was like to work with President Donald Trump. While appearing on My Next Guest Needs No Introduction with David Letterman, Kim told Dave that she feared for the worst when that robbery was taking place. Her and her sister Kourtney had traveled to Europe to attend the Paris Fashion Week, and Kim noted during the interview that Kourtney had packed all of Kim's jewelry for the trip, which according to her was something that she had never really done before. Kim went on to explain that on the evening of the attack, Kourtney had left the hotel with her only bodyguard, which left Kim completely alone in their suite. Kim recounted that terrifying experience and said that around 3 o'clock in the morning, she remembered hearing stomping coming up the stairs. To her, it sounded as if a group of people were actually inching closer and closer to her room. Something about the noise instantly made her feel like someone had broken in just to get her. So with every second counting now, Kim quickly grabbed a phone and dialed for help. Although shortly after, the gang of intruders did indeed violently make their way into her hotel room and specifically demanded that she hand over the ring that Kanye West had just purchased for her. This whole thing was so traumatic for Kim to talk about that she actually broke down in tears just trying to explain the details to David Letterman. She explained that at the time she was only wearing a robe and one of the intruders had aggressively grabbed her. After speaking about how she prepared herself mentally for the worst case scenario, Kim told David, "So I did, and then, I don't know why I'm crying, I've talked about this before, and then he tied me up with handcuffs and zip ties and then duct tape my mouth and my eyes." Thankfully, no one was physically harmed during the robbery, but the entire experience made her very paranoid. Now, in this conversation, Kim alluded to how this whole thing made her realize what her biggest fear was. As she was having a gun pointed at her head, the fate of her sister's safety flooded into her brain. During that interview, Kim revealed exactly what she was thinking and said, "I kept on thinking about Kourtney. I kept on thinking like she's gonna come home and I'm gonna be dead in the room and she's gonna be traumatized for the rest of her life." Following this, Kim said that she would have half a dozen security guards posted up around her Calabasas home at all times. The people responsible for the robbery were eventually arrested in January of 2017, which is where Kim learned that they had been watching her every move for 2 full years leading up to the attack. According to Kim, the attackers had attempted to rob her on prior occasions, but they were thwarted due to Kanye being so close. Apparently, this group had paid off so many people in the hotel to help them that they had an easy path to getting Kim alone. They had someone at the elevators, someone at the front door, someone that moved the cameras, someone that broke her front door, and then even someone waiting outside in a getaway car. It was a whole team of people that had planned this specific attack. Following talks about this robbery and her fears though, Dave was especially interested in learning about what it was like to work with Donald Trump. Kim had been told by everyone that if she stepped foot into that White House, her reputation would be done. Although in response to that, Kim said that she doesn't care who the president is. If she didn't step in there, the people's lives that she was fighting for wouldn't have a chance. Even though David was critical of Trump and his administration, Kim expressed that she was extremely grateful for the current administration's desire in working towards criminal justice reform. With that though, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled "Cardi B deletes Twitter after this backlash." Destiny Lee says, "People act like Cardi isn't a regular person who makes mistakes." You're so right with this one, okay? She's a human just like the rest of us, and she's definitely gonna make more mistakes, as we all do. Rosalinda says, "Is it just me or has this month been an emotional roller coaster for Cardi B?" It's not just you, we've been saying that here too. Cardi B should probably just stay off social media for the next little bit and maybe regroup a little bit. Kay says, "You called yourself the Bacon Daddy, you are the Bacon Daddy." This is true. I did call myself that one time, and now I must live with the consequences. Shaliz says, "I got rid of Twitter again and I think it was the right decision. It's entertaining for sure, but you really can't fix stupid and there are so many crazy people on there. Everything is political, everyone has an opinion, and it's exhausting. You can't even agree to disagree anymore without someone insulting you and then blocking you. It's ridiculous, and I'm barely on. I can't imagine how crazy it is for someone famous." Yeah, Twitter can be extremely toxic. I mean, when it's good, but that rarely happens. Probably a good idea. Morgan says, "Scree, hi Bacon Overlord." And a scree. Someone is a Potato Queen fan. Like Charlotte used to make those noises at us in the office all the time, and it at least made us laugh. So we miss Charlotte for that, and I thank you for leaving this as a comment, because it gave me that nice little memory. And thank you all for watching today's trending news segment, and thank you to the most amazing team behind the scenes for all of their hard work. If you enjoyed this video, then please show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, don't forget to leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on today's story. And for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist when it pops up. From InformOverload, my name is Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy.